Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry for the little bit of a delay there. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, gremlins in the internet.
Yeah, internet's going to do that from time to time. But hey, welcome everybody. This is Raft Week. Super, super, super excited. First little check in, Roy. How's it going? First week of school, living the dream. How was
Living the dream.
how was
It's great. It's great.
how were the
I got a new building I'm in.
how were the mountains?
Oh, the mountains. Oh, right. My
Yeah,
retreat.
tell me about
That
that,
was
man.
great. It's great. They have lots of activities for the students to do, but they just hire people to run the activities. So teachers skipped out and swam in the Yuba River. So it was nice.
Yeah, right. Clear, nice clear river, cold mountain stream, or
Yeah, yeah. We weren't the only ones with that idea. There were a lot of people in that little swimming hole.
yeah, it's like those
Yeah.
Instagram pictures where it's like
Oh,
beautiful, and then they say what it's really like, and there's like 8,000 people like hanging there, scratching their balls and shit. And it's like, oh yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I've had a busy, busy week. I was in Lansing earlier, and then
mm-hmm.
turns out today that like I got to get back to Lansing tomorrow.
Oh,
But you know what the silver lining is?
what's that?
You know what Lansing is? 1 hour closer to Cleveland. You know what that
That's right.
means? Because this is Raffle 1 week. How's everybody
That's
doing out
right.
there? Chat is open. Roy's
The
gonna
universe
monitor
is
the.
getting you there.
That's right. It was fate that some LVC needed to rewire some stuff in an IDF. That like, you know what? It's like, and the guy who's supposed to be there broke his foot, and he's on like temporary leave, and it's just right. It's just, I
Yeah.
mean, there's this gravitational pull to Cleveland this weekend that is like unfreaking deniable. So that is awesome. Okay. I'm gonna like, I don't, our Twitter feed is trying to reconnect. I'm gonna stop and start that again. Every time I do that though, last time I did, system crash. So be forewarned, we have a problem
Okay.
here. It's thinking about it. Oh, I don't like when my computer decides it's gonna like think about things.
Right.
That is not what we want that thing to be doing.
Are
But
we still on or no?
I am definitely on YouTube. I can see myself on YouTube.
Okay.
Um,
Working it out.
as part of my reset, I had to actually. There we go. Nope, we're on Twitter, and then that's reconnecting. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep a close eye on that. Also, things thinking hard. It's like all frozen up.
Lots lots of calculus.
Yeah, what
Getting
we
that.
need right
And
now
YouTube.
is a more detailed report of the first week of school. As
Well,
we,
yeah, we came back from our little trip, and so the first round of classes happened. I'm in a new building,
mm-hmm.
which has come with some niceness, but also some surprises. There was kind of a plumbing issue, and so yeah, at least all the plumbing's under warranty.
Right? What does that even mean?
Yeah, right. I never even thought about it. Guess when you build a new building, there's warranties. So no bathrooms in my building today. But
No bathrooms?
in my building,
Uh,
I call it a building. It's really more like 6 rooms.
that feels a
And
little
there's another
sketch.
building. Yeah, it's a little sketch. There's another building like 50 yards away.
I fear with like California regulations, you would have to have a bathroom. Like,
Oh, right. I shouldn't say this. Maybe there were mandatory evacuations.
I got run on like I got run out of a building in Boston. Like I was teaching a class in Boston, and like a fire hydrant blew out, and then
Hmm.
or a water line broke, and then like no potable water. And they kicked everybody out of the building for like because there was no water to flush the toilets or something.
Right, right, right.
All
And that
right.
makes sense if it's a big building. But we're literally like 6 rooms. So it's California, you know, they just love their outdoor space, so there's no big buildings here.
Mm,
Everything is like every room has like a door to outside. You can just
okay.
go to the next building over. The next building over doesn't have like that many classes running in it yet because it's gonna launch next month. There's like a reason to go there.
Okay. I am going to attempt, and I don't know where we're at because it sort of says like we're doing stuff online, but like I have a spinning wheel. Oh, I can't even like change. All right. I think what I need to do, all you great fans, is I need to restart the application because it's spinning on me. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Forget it. We got so much to talk about. I can't even hold back anymore.
Right.
We are going live. We are doing our thing. And it does look like all of our services are back online. So
Nice.
let's go ahead and get locked in here and start the show. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Roy not gonna be able to make it to Cleveland. Bummed about that, but
Yeah.
we'll bring him in on live online. But this is RAF week. We'll probably talk a little bit about U20. Check my super predictions against how they actually did, and maybe talk about a little bit of news. But mostly we're gonna focus on Real American Freestyle because this is in a lot of ways the most exciting thing that's going on in wrestling. Sorry for the glitches earlier, guys. That does happen. You know, it's not like we made you miss the Oklahoma State duel or something.
Right.
There's been much worse glitches in the world than what we've put you through in this particular point. So, but I'm on the YouTube chat, so welcome. And also, Roy's going to be monitoring the Twitter chat, so jump in if you got anything to say. But that's not the first thing we do. Is since we're still in beta, we're not actually actively pursuing sponsors yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna this is a practice run, so you guys give us a little feedback. We're gonna write a little copy, or read a little copy to you, the fans, and you can kind of give us some feedback. But so this is our first run here at this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. But here we go. So QuadR Wrestling Report proudly promotes Real American Freestyle. Get ready for an electrifying night of high-octane wrestling action showcasing the raw power and unyielding spirit of America's finest grapplers. This is freestyle wrestling like you've never seen. Gritty, intense, and 100% real. Join us for an unforgettable showdown. Tickets are still available, so grab yours now and be part of the live experience. Can't make it in person? No problem. Catch every heart-pounding moment streaming exclusively on Fox Nation. Don't miss the ultimate wrestling event of the year. Event goes down at the Wolstein Center, Cleveland, Ohio, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. See you there.
Dang.
What'd you think?
Pretty good. Now you just got to do it in like under 30 seconds.
Ooh, man, everybody's a critic, man. That's been my whole day today, man. Like I had to order the team lunch, and they're like, "Oh, this Indian restaurant's better than that one." I'm like, "What do you mean? Only got $20?" Everybody's a critic. But I appreciate. Thank you for your constructive criticism. It's been it is greatly appreciated. I assure you of that.
Well, I'm pumped.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Right?
Yeah.
I am pumped up. All right, awesome. So, as we always like to do, after we thank all of our people we promote,
Right.
we would like to give you the quote of the week. So I've added a little graphics here because, I like to do that. And so this is from Carolyn, the Russian Greco-Roman legend, the experiment. And I love this quote. It's very apropos because, we've got some American wrestlers that like to experiment at the grocery store as well. So No one can completely believe that I am natural. Most important drug is to train like a madman. Really, like a madman. Like I don't know, we don't have to do a poll about how natural people believe our our friend is.
Yeah. Notable that he was from the USSR.
Yes.
Um, then they've been notorious, even as Russia, for being popped for performance
Mm-hmm.
enhancement.
Yeah.
But I like this quote because do you remember that this poster was up in the OPRF wrestling room?
Yeah, I guess I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I remember being like in fifth grade looking at the poster and be like, dang,
You're like, dang.
I gotta train like a madman.
Yeah, right. It is right. It's like so funny because it does go back to like, and this is freestyle rap week, right? And all these like criticisms that you hear of like Hulk Hogan, right? Because like, man, I worked out like crazy and I ate my vitamins and I didn't get huge. It's like, all right, dude, but you got in shape.
Right.
Like, how could that be like bad, right? Hulkster screwed me, man. I didn't. I
Yeah, well,
think
you didn't. Did you say your prayers? That's
right, yeah, right.
that's the thing you forgot.
You forgot. Or maybe like, hey, you still got your hair when you're 20. So there's that. Yeah, right. I mean, he was like, yeah, I mean, he was the envy, like, of, or the myth, right?
Right.
And then he got beat by Rulon Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
And
In one of
then,
the matches, you can watch at 2 times speed and
oh,
kind of get the point.
I don't even think 2 times. This is the least rewatchable match in the history of
Right.
matches. I mean, even at
The
the
cartwheel
end,
at the end, yeah,
like the
was the most exciting.
he's celebrating, and you're like, what happened? Oh, he like he let his hands separate,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
every non wrestling person's like, yeah, that makes sense.
right.
Like, no, but yeah, that's a little crazy, like that, like, but I mean, everybody loses. I mean, that's the there's lessons there, right? Like,
Yeah.
and they're like, man, I thought this guy was gonna kill him, and then this like farm boy gets it done, right?
Yeah.
And like you're like, oh, yeah, I guess really anything can happen. So yeah, Madness, he was a scary, scary individual, and it's so funny. So he went, I mean, Greco-Roman heavyweights, right? Went from the world's most intimidating like Russian lab soldier
Mm-hmm.
to like the most fun-loving Cuban badass
Right.
who just like rolled out of bed every 4 years and just like crushed everyone, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
He's
man,
had
like
just as long a run, right?
longer. He's got five
Longer now.
golds.
Got 5. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, five
His hands
freaking
never
golds.
separate. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, they got it. Yeah. Yeah, Madness said he wondered if Carolyn was 100%. I mean, no wrestler's ever 100%, man. You know, I mean, that's what I think that's part of it. I mean, you go to a match
And you get older, man.
yeah, and like, I mean, he won with through barrel chestness, right?
Right.
It's just too big to to hold, you know. That's all right. That's fine. But anyway, like, um, you know, this is like trained like a madman. And I saw like Flo doubling down on this. They were going through like the Penn State lineup, and they're like, oh, maybe he needs to talk to Mr. Kasich and eat a cow. like, like, eat a cow because like somebody thought maybe he should go up a weight, right? Like, eat a cow is the new like
Yeah.
train like a
Train like-
madman. Right? Like, that's my take on that, but maybe I'm wrong. All right. Anything else on that?
No, I think that covers it.
But yeah, right. As a little kid, that was the baddest man in the world.
It was.
All right. Anybody wants to hop in? The slides early on. QuadR podcast, gmail.com. Shoot us a link. Mostly, I think we're going to move to 8:30. Is that right, Roy? I still like Wednesday as a time slot. Apparently,
Wednesday.
Roy's got some meeting that he's got to go to.
Yeah.
Job stuff. But hey, man, if you ever want to show your shiny face, or we could just put a picture of an alien there and you can talk.
Oh, that would be pretty tight.
That would be nice.
You ever watch Conan O'Brien when he would do the lips?
Oh, yeah. So reach out. You know where to find us. All right. So this is RAF01, primarily RAF01 U20. We'll do a couple other newsy items, I guess. Probably not a lot, but we're going to focus a lot on Real American Freestyle. So Junior Pan Ams, I don't think I'm going to click on the link even. This is like the U23 Pan Ams event. And surprisingly, what am I doing in Cleveland? So I think the press conference is like 2 to 3. Roy and I did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last time we rolled through. We took a vacation, family vacation out in upstate New York, and on the way back home, we hit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So probably won't hit that. I think I'm just gonna be hitting the press conference, trying to generate content, editing content, uploading content, maybe getting on with Roy Friday night before, doing a little preview, and then just dialing it in. All wrestling all the time.
Right. There'll be a press party, man. You'll be there.
Yeah, man. All right. I haven't got my my mic's cutting out, or Roy. That's probably internet because I'm not seeing anything on my app. I'll talk slower.
That should help.
Checking. Gotta kick these kids off the internet. And kids. All right. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be, I think, all wrestling. Gonna lock it in. So
perfect. I'm jealous.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. But yeah, I gotta get my after party invite. I guess just I thought it was interesting the Japanese girls didn't do very good at U17. I'm like, oh, is something going wrong? And then they just wrecked at U20.
Yeah.
5 golds, and their best wrestler got upset. So, like, that seems like a not a thing to worry about. I think they'll probably be pretty good for at least 2028. It may fall off from there, but I think we're.
I doubt it.
I think we can pretty well be assured that Japanese women's wrestling is going to continue to be a strong program.
Yeah.
Let me keep me up to date on that mic. I'm not seeing anything on my app, so it is definitely an internet thing. So,
yeah, is it me?
I don't know. We'll get the feedback from Madness.
Okay. Yeah, I see me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, all right. I saw Madness's question, like, it was like, what else you doing in Cleveland? I went on this whole temporary, like, Kyle Schneider, like, tangent thing, but I'm like, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been funny. All right. So U20 preview / result. When you look at my prediction, so Anthony Knox had a lot of confidence in. He did not place.
Yep.
Marcus Blaze did what we thought he'd do. Luke Stanich just showed out. I mean, how much fun is it to have him in the picture, for NCAAs, after this?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
That is, so awesome. I mean, just having another guy that you must see. And Kirkham coming back, that's going to be a fun team. TJ Duke, I probably undersold him. Again, that 10-0 match against Yanni kind of had me worried, but he got it done. No problem. LaDarian Lockett, yeah, he lost. He had a tough draw. lost a tough
Yeah.
match, and then ran into that head and hole Japanese lace
Yep.
that like, didn't really know what to do with that. Henkel, second instead of third. McElnelly did what he thought he'd do. Connor Mirasola did what I thought he'd do. Rademacher, same. Cole Mirasola, same. So I actually don't
Nice.
think I did all that bad on predictions. But you
Nailed it.
definitely won the weekly wager. You won the draft. The only two guys who didn't medal were the guys I picked. So there is that.
And I picked Stanich early in the draft. I want to like
Yeah,
point
right.
that
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, he's a boss. All right, so we've got a couple of things going on. Some raft QuadR contests. I'm gonna pick up some swag. I'm gonna try and get it signed and do some giveaways here. So if you're in the chat right now, I'm thinking hats just because I don't know what your shirt size is. If you're really confident you're gonna win, you could drop your shirt size in the chat.
Well, these would be the kind of shirts you put into like a poster frame.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. I got some poster board, some thick poster board, and I'm gonna cut around them, and I'm gonna put the shirt over that so they can just get
Nice.
solid signatures. So just got to get the merch. Hope they have it at like the press event. Otherwise, it'll be harder at the other event. We'll figure it out.
We'll be ready by then.
Yeah. Copy that link. Let's drop that in the chat. Madness, you don't need that link. You got that link. All right, I gotta figure out how to get into the chat over here. Oh, there it is.
Talking about X? Yeah, because I got it on my phone, not on my computer.
This guy.
I would have to click like a bunch of things to get to that link.
Okay.
We can post it too.
I can reply. I'm trying to figure out. I got it. I'm not that incompetent. There we go. So if you're not signed up for Wrestle Madness, you're crazy. This is one of the big value adds of the wrestling season. So ton of fun. But go ahead and get your picks in. You got the open tournament, and then you got the QuadR Wrestling Report. And it's just me and Wrestle Madness right now in the QuadR Wrestling Report. So
I'll be getting in there right after this.
I don't know. I'm gonna win my own shirt. It's gonna be great. I don't know, man. Tough to go up against Madness. And then I did a couple Google forms. I saw a lot of things about, man, we need odds, we need to gamble. Raph doesn't get there without gambling and things like that. So I thought, all right, that's cool. So I created I had AI because AI is a genius. Come in and create a Google form. So this I've already responded, so it's not going to show it to me. But I don't want to give away all my responses. But basically, this is against the line, right? And so
The line created by AI.
Yeah. So you're going to say some weird things. You're going to say, hey, Ralph, how can you have a 11 and a half line or a 12 or a 10 and a half line in a freestyle match? 10 points, that's the match. What's going on? Like, look, man, part of this is a lesson to you guys about not fully trusting AI.
Yeah.
As someone who works in technology, you have to understand it is not infallible. In fact, you give it like every time I talk to Grok, he says, hey, go on any good hikes? Which is like maybe relevant. He's like, any good coding sessions? What coffee you drinking this morning? You want to talk brews? Grok, I don't drink coffee. And I had to tell her like 15 times to stop asking me about coffee. But see, they do learn eventually because they got the hint.
It's almost like it's not really listening to you.
Yeah, right.
Like this is the most popular question in the morning.
This is not the right. This is not the Ralph I am. This is the Ralph they want. That's who they see. And then I also have a total points over under again line set by the AI. I don't know. They're not bad lines. I guess there's some variance in the people that have already like applied, so that's kind of cool. Uh,
Yep.
but so those are in the chat if you want to jump in and get in on the action. So that I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how well the AI did. Because like everybody thinks they're good at setting lines, but everybody has so much like internal bias. There is that. Oh, man, what happened there? Went crazy. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm in the wrong key. Well, I think we've covered what we need to cover in the news. We'll do some stuff in Best of Social too, obviously, but like the so the raft deep dive. All
So
right.
this is like predictions from AI too.
This is the red is the AI line.
Okay.
So I'll let you do the first one. Give me your Bo Nickel versus Jacob Cardenas
They say
thoughts.
Nickel wins 12-2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no way on that. I actually think Cardenas has got a shot at winning this match. Nickel hasn't wrestled in a long time.
Yeah. Dude, I'm with you.
You know, and he I feel like the last international tournament, I forget what it was. He lost to some guy from China in the repechage and didn't place. Um, I don't. He never won a U.S. Open, and he was never a world team member, right?
Right.
So, um, and Cardenas is in it.
Yeah, he's a medal, like age level medal guy. I mean, he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
and he trains at Cliff Keen.
right.
Cliff Keen,
So,
half of these guys are like from Cliff Keen. So there's a super
right.
active camp going on right now.
So, so yeah, I think this line's kind of crazy. This is going to be an exciting match because Bo Nickel, he's like a home run guy. He can pin anybody if you get like a little careless. So it'll be an exciting match. But so I think 12-2 tech doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah. I
I
agree.
would definitely go on the Cardenas side of the line.
Okay. So so you got the Cardenas on the line. What do you got for the over under at 14? We'll just use the number here.
That number? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Hmm. I'll go under. I'll go under.
All right. So I'm gonna go Cardenas against the spread. Like I say, I think he's got a shot at winning this match. Um,
Yeah.
I'll I'll go over.
Okay.
So I think if Cardenas wins, it's got to be low scoring. So I'm kind of like playing both sides of my betting fence there.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll do the unlimited first. So Wyatt Henderson, USA versus Mustafa Elders. So I've got conspiracy theories. I got all kinds of things going on here. So Elders is a 197 Olympian from Egypt. I think kind of like the African qualifier has got to be a little bit like Pan Am's light.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like a Greco-Roman athlete from the qualifier for the Olympics to the African qualifier doesn't necessarily speak greatly to the talent. The Wyatt is filling out to be a legit heavyweight. And I think Wyatt's job here is to fire up the crowd and Hulk smash. And so I will take Wyatt. See, the hard thing with the over is it's 11. I think there's a pretty decent shot that this is a 10-0 smoke, and then you don't get to 11. So I'm actually going to go with the 10-0 smoke. I think that the real American hero wins 10-0, dominant fashion, possibly ejects Elders from the circle a few times in a very flagrant way. And based on the fact that Gable Steveson has backed out of the Craig Jones Invitational, I feel
Oh,
like I feel like we're gonna get an appearance from
oh.
Gable Steveson. I just, you know, he's gonna come out and he's gonna say that's my title, and then And he's gonna come out
Love it.
wrapped in the American flag with his gold medal on and saying, "You don't got one of these."
I
And
hadn't thought of that.
that's
That's definitely
that's my
there's a
prediction
thing,
on how that goes.
right? And I thought maybe Gable had just gotten grief from the wrestling community to be participating in an event on literally the exact same day
Mm-hmm.
as Raph. But for him to actually show up, I would love that. This does feel a little bit like like when I was growing up watching WWF on like the free TV, you'd see like Hulk Hogan versus, and it'd be like John Smith, and it was just to like build up the stars.
Yeah,
Feels a little like that.
yeah, definitely got the. I mean,
Is there anybody
if he
you
won,
know?
if Elders wins this fight match, then you'll
Oh
know
no,
it's as real as it gets.
yeah.
There's not a single person in the world who's like, well, there's a few. All
Yeah.
right, so you got Wyatt. What do you about the over under?
Ooh,
It's still tough at 11, man.
yeah. Can I take pin Wyatt by pin?
Well, that'd be under for score. No, you gotta no, you can't. You gotta. It's an over under, man. It's not a. You gotta pin him before 11 points are scored.
All right. Well, I'll take the over. You took the under, right?
Mhm.
I'll take the over.
Yeah, I mean, he did get forward twice, Wyatt, at Final X, so
Yeah.
gets a little aggressive. We could see some. We could see some crazy. Who knows? All right. You're up. Kenny Blades versus Rivera.
The Pride of Beat the Street Chicago.
Yeah, this is a Broadview, maybe Izzy style. Definitely.
I think so.
Mhm. Definitely got a lot of roots in the Windy City area for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
This is AI telling you it's a 10-1 technical fall. I didn't have
N1 Tech. I'm gonna go AI's wrong on that. But
yeah.
we're doing just over under now. I'll take.
You can take the spread. Spread's 9. So
Red 9.
then you're gonna take Blades.
I'll take Kennedy Blade
Yeah.
still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about 11 points again? That tricky over under number.
Right.
Is this a 10-0 wiping, or do we have some hope that, not hope, but expectation?
I'm gonna go under. This is
Yeah.
this is a 10-0.
I feel like I go under 11. I mean, this is somebody who's she's good. She's an American level athlete, right? But she yeah, she's not in the same league per se. And she's gonna really, really try hard not to get suplexed. I don't think it's gonna work.
Are they gonna do like match bonuses the way UFC does?
Yeah. He was on Israel Martinez was on Bader's show. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, we're doing bonuses. So like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right. I'm up. Bantamweight Nathan Tomasello versus Matt Ramos. Tomasello wins 6-4 with a 10 over under. Thank you to based on the AI. So that's a plus 2.5 probably for Tomasello or 1.5. I'm gonna take Ramos. I'm gonna take Youth. Youth will be served here. So the periods are 2-2-2, which I kind of like. So I saw Willie said that. So it's 2-2-2 on the periods with like I think they're gonna give them nice good breaks.
Yeah.
Because I think they want action. They want guys to not be gassed. They don't. I mean,
But still no timeouts.
Some people like watching people who have no energy left get destroyed in a wrestling match, but most people don't. Like it's not a really entertaining thing to watch unless you like are really vested in the non-gas person. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think Ramos wins. I also think that like got to figure there's going to be like 3 takedowns and 3 exposures min. So that gives me 6. That gives me 12 points. I think I'm gonna take the over. I'll take Ramos in the over.
All right. This is one where I'm opposite of you.
Okay.
Tomasello. I did think like that veteran. I haven't heard that much about Ramos recently in freestyle. Um, and Tomasello, he's just like a little tank. So I'm gonna go Tomasello, and I'll take the under as well.
So you're predicting a good bathroom break match, like
Yeah, I could have said that, but I didn't want to.
right. All right, fair.
That's his path to victory, though.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to mess around
Yeah.
with Ramos for sure. He's a tricky guy. All right. Who you like, Yanni or Barang?
Yanni versus Bajrang. First of all, this is the match I'm most excited to see. Yanni with all the question marks of like some recent health issues and insistent like he's okay, and then Bajrang, but I don't think he's really competed much. I mean, he was at one time the guy that went to every tournament.
Right.
I
watched a killer video of him smashing like Takatani. Not smashing, but he won.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, man. And then it was like 2018.
Right. So I'm and then the line is what, 2.5?
Yeah, or 1.5. I don't remember
Yanni?
what it said it to.
1.5 or
You'll see when you fill out the form.
yeah. I'll take Yanni.
And the under, over? What do you want?
Over.
All right, I'll take Yanni in the under. I feel
like Yanni's gonna get like 8 points in one kind of sequence.
yeah, and like I mean, Father Time comes for us all.
Yeah. Yeah, Bajrang was like very much known for his gas tank.
Yeah.
When he was like
he said he was the guy when you got back into wrestling. Right?
What's that?
He was the guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna hook you up, man. I'm gonna get his autograph for you.
Oh, awesome.
We'll do it. All right. My turn? Your turn.
Is this the second time they've wrestled? Who did Bajrang wrestle at Beat Street?
Third time. Yanni's beat him twice.
Yanni beat him twice?
Well, secondhand information, but I heard that. I think Willie said it on
No, I remember
Bash.
that one of them was a Beat the Streets like charity event.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great match.
Yeah, look, well, when I watched this match with Takatani, I was like, got some really slick stuff. Slides and like, yeah. Quick finishes. Nasty. Nothing you can do about it. So, yeah.
I think he was known for his like step on your toe shot too.
Yeah.
Which dubiously legal, but people do it.
Right. All right. Palmer Gomez. So Gomez out of USA, Mexico. It's sort of funny how like they graphically represent Cardenas from Cuba, and he's probably like, what? And then they say USA, Mexico for Gomez when he literally wrestles for the Mexican team, you know? Right. I mean, it's really easy to legitimately say that Gomez is from Mexico because like he legitimately like wrestles for Mexico. Well, I shouldn't say from Mexico, but representing Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's another Illinois guy, right?
Yeah, Glenn Bard, right? He's another Izzy style Glenn Bard guy. Yeah, for sure. Lance Palmer.
Is it my pick or your pick?
You can go ahead and go.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Gomez, and this is gonna be a tech.
Over under is 12. Can't just say tech.
I'll go over.
All right. I'll take Gomez in the under.
Okay.
I mean, I loved Lance Palmer. I loved his battles with Metcalf and like.
Yep.
But man, that was a while ago.
I was
Yeah.
like 15.
I mean, and he's obviously still fighting, still in great shape. Tough
Mm-hmm.
dude, but like, yeah. So okay, Nolf Wick
38. Oh,
is
well, hold on. On the webpage though, Lance Palmer does have an awesome picture.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll give him first place for like the headshot.
No. Oh, I've always enjoyed him. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he was a. You feel bad. I mean, I don't feel bad, but I felt like he was a national champion level wrestler
Yeah.
and had like just a really, really good guy in front of him, you know, and like,
Yeah.
and beat him, but not when it counted, you know. So provided a lot of great matches, and I was like, yeah, I was watching a lot of wrestling then. I guess I always watch a lot of wrestling, but man, that was probably my favorite rivalry in that era.
Yeah.
The Palmer Metcalf, like just, I mean, two tough teams, tough coaches, like just good battles. Um, okay, so Evan Wick versus Jason Nuff. I have a really hard time getting the Final X Evan Wick match out of my head, you know. But on the other hand, like Levi Haynes eats a lot more cows than Jason Nuff, and so
Right.
you have to like. I mean, that was more like I just didn't feel like he could deal with the power,
Yep.
you know, that Haynes had, and I don't feel like Null's game is,
Right.
you know. So I mean, I feel like this is going to be a lot more competitive. I feel like Null. I honestly feel like this is not going to be a fun match to watch. Maybe because Nolf is so good technically,
Right.
and like I mean, he's good enough to like really prevent Jordan Burroughs from scoring on him for like 3 minutes, you know. And maybe he should have got hit with some cautions and stuff, but still, like he gets a lead.
Yeah.
I'm taking so, but the line's 6, right, or 6.5. I'm not sure exactly where my person said it at, my AI friend. But so I'm taking Wick and I'm taking the under. I think Nolf's gonna grind out like a 6-2, like not super crazy exciting match. My prediction.
Mm. See, here's a case where I wish I could go not be constrained by the AI prediction.
You're not
Because
constrained.
okay, then I'm gonna go out there and say Evan Wick is gonna win this match.
Ooh.
That jujitsu, it's a different thing, and if you do it a lot, like Jason Wolf has been doing, it messes up your wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep. And Evan Wick has been training for just wrestling. I think Evan Wick is gonna win this match.
Okay.
I'll go over on the over.
High flyer.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they're both gonna score, but it's just jiu-jitsu takedowns are just so different.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to like really work, especially if you've been wrestling your whole life, like really work to unlearn a bunch of stuff. And I think that's gonna mess up. It's gonna mess up Noel.
Okay. And I mean, I heard an interview, like he was on this Flow FRL, I think. And like, yeah, getting involved. And I'm like, yeah, they're writing big checks. his his motivation was, you know, felt like he's like, well, I'm wrestling people in the room anyway, so like I'll go do this. All right, strawweight Sarah Hildebrandt versus Zelton Hernandez. The 11-0 tech fall. Thank you, AI.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you could score 11 points.
it's
Right?
possible.
Yeah.
It's like really specific.
Mm-hmm. But it does
We got to
mess.
give it to AI if
It
this
messes.
happens.
Yeah, it messes up the over under, right?
Yeah,
Now, if it's a slaughter, like you don't hit on the over, even if you get the tech right.
right.
But if the line is, I'd have to go back and check. But the line is plus 11. That makes it tricky too, right?
Right.
You not only have to win, you have to win with a 2 or a 4. when you're up by 9 in order to hit. But yeah, I don't know. There's not. I mean, I guess I don't. I mean, Sarah's recently retired, but badass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really have any idea what Hernandez brings to the table. So I'm shooting a little dark here, and probably the next match is a little bit more fun to talk about. So DJ Hitman Hamity, Kyle Dake. AI says Dake smashes.
10-2 technical fall is what
Yeah,
AI says.
you know, that's AI. So
That's AI.
maybe 10-2 and then Dake pins him. I don't know. Like it's
Yeah.
a little disruptive to try and, or a little hard to figure out what AI's got going on sometimes.
Right. And this match is being wrestled at 190.
Right.
What did Hamity wrestle in college just this when he won this last year? Was he a 74? 65? No, 74.
No, 65 was Messon Brink, so 74.
Yeah.
Keegan O'Toole beat Keegan in the finals.
Right. So he was wrestling 74 in March, and now he's wrestling at 190.
But I mean, he did take out Levi Haynes.
Yep.
So he's been in
Dake,
there.
and
He's
it's
been
not
in
like
there.
Dake is cutting down.
Been in there with strong guys.
Great.
Guys who eat a lot of beef, you know. So, I mean, Dake's got that power, but he was able to manage, you know, Haynes' power.
Right. And Dake has the power at a smaller weight.
Yeah, right.
Right. When he went up, he was definitely not able to be as powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, based on the experience though, I'm gonna go with Kyle Dake. But for the over under, I'm going over. I think Hamity's gonna score some points.
I feel like it's got to be on the feet. I don't think he can wrench. I don't think he can gut or lace Dake. Like I don't think that happens. I mean, unless Dake is really, really mailing it in, right? Or, I mean, you never know. I mean, people age is like,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like I got like 3 or 4 years older this year. Like, whereas like I went a bunch of years where I didn't feel like I got any older, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, it comes quick when it comes for you. So that's for sure. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I love the fact that Hamity took the match. I think that it's super exciting. I love like, you know, that he, is getting a chance to wrestle and getting a chance to like showcase and make some cash, and he didn't make the world team, but I think he's a potential up and comer, you know, for that. And so that's super exciting. But man, Kyle Dake's a freaking wall. It is so hard to score on Kyle Dake. And if you're smaller, I mean, he has to just watch that, you know, that Takatani film, right? And just be like,
right.
I got to get to that low single. I got to, you know, turn that foot to the sky and just work it. And like, that's it. You know, I mean, there's film. I mean, I think that like, I actually feel like, Sidikoff and Takatani, you know, gave the game plan,
right?
You know, of a low single, and I think that like that's Hamity's game, right? I mean, like so, like maybe the stars are aligning, and like everybody like writes off. I mean, Dake loses this, right? Okay, he doesn't get the belt, but he gets a chance to train in peace. You know, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like I mean, I think that like Hamity has the technique that's given Dake a lot of problems.
Right.
But he's undersized and a lot less experience. So a hard time. I'm willing to pick Hamity against an 8-point spread. I'll pick that.
Okay.
And like you say, I'll take the over too. I think. But actually, no, I'm not gonna take the over. I'll take the he ain't gutting them, so I'll take the under.
What do you mean?
Hamity gets like, I'll say like it's like
Because Kyle would gut Hamity for sure.
right. It's 6'4", and all Kyle's points are push outs.
Mm,
I just don't see him
okay.
shooting anymore. I mean,
Yeah, right. It's been a few years.
yeah, right. Last time you seen Kyle take a shot. So like, I mean, he should have the size to control and push him a little bit,
Right.
push him around, but like, eh,
Actually, just for clarity, are the push-out rules in RAF the same as
yeah.
International
So
Freestyle?
it's pretty interesting. Like Willie talked a little bit about it, about when like, like Askren is really lobbying for changing grounding and all that,
Yeah.
you know? And I mean the problem, or I mean he's like the problem is like people don't want to train for two rule sets. And you got guys that are wrestling worlds in a week after or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so like really what it boiled down to is like if we were the UFC, we could set the rules. For a startup, we got to respect these guys have other ambitions beyond what we're doing, right? That are more important to them at this point. I
Yep.
mean, Wyatt Hendrickson would much rather win a gold medal world championship than be the RAF Unlimited champion. And let's hope that he's both, right? But so that was, I mean, and that made sense. I mean, like everybody wants like, rule changes and this and this and this and but the reality is it's like we can't
So it's
really.
basically the same rules.
Yeah, so they changed the
But it's a two two
criteria.
two.
It's 2-2-2 and last score criteria. It's fundamentally like the only, and then something about like fleeing or something that like well, injury time. So it's like you get one injury time, then it's caution one, and then you're gone. Like not just injury time, but not returning quickly enough. Which I hate because like
Yeah.
I mean you're just empowering refs to like
Yeah.
choke in the moment. You know what I mean? Like this is the greatest match ever. Caution. You just ruined the greatest match ever, right? So I don't like that because it does like give like the refs the glide path to ruin a absolutely exceptional like match. But it is what it is. I don't remember specifically what he said, related to that, but
Okay. You got to find out at the press event too if the referees are going to be like celebrity wrestlers or if they're going to be like UWW referees.
yeah, all right. I'll ask for
They should
sure.
have like some of the older guys like ref a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. It just popped in my head.
So like I think like more
Have like Brent Metcalf,
like
ref
for
a match.
me like the UFC does like a minute between rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of things you could do. You could cut a promo. You could have like
Cool.
right, you could have a wrestling legend. You could have Dan Gable with like a t-shirt gun. Run out the middle of the net. You got time for all kinds of stuff, man. You just gotta like open your mind to the possibilities, right? But who wouldn't want to see Dan Gable in a singlet and headgear, run out the middle of the mat with a t-shirt gun and be like, "Pop, pop, pop, pop," or whatever. But I mean, like you
Or whatever,
have
yeah.
like. So Madness says he wonders if the refs might intervene in some ways for drama purposes.
Right?
Now
That's
the
gotta
old
be
the old 5 count or look away or the
exactly.
or like
I don't know who stepped out. I guess we could. How could anybody know?
right. Or like take someone's foot and move it back into the ring, like into the circle. You didn't see anything. It's really hard to involve the refs in the bit.
Right.
Like I feel like you need to lock them down to a particular purpose. And
Yeah.
you can let a little personality out, but like kind of that there's some challenge there, Madness, in terms of like getting refs involved. But you certainly could. There's some opportunities to do some stuff for sure. We didn't even talk about Real Woods versus Darian Caldwell. Woods 7-3, so Woods +4. Oh, there's going to be
You can pick this.
shenanigans. Madness said
Yes.
it's hard to believe there'll be no shenanigans. I'm like, oh, there better be.
Right.
It's pro wrestling, man. I'm sorry. Half the people who are watching on Fox Nation are going to think it's a work. And that's fine.
Yeah,
but it's got to be good, right? I mean, yeah, I'm with Madness here. He says Woods by fatality. I'll take the over. I'll take the over, and I will take Woods with the points. I don't care how many I got to give. That being said, like I do want to I want to interview Darian Caldwell so bad. I just want to thank him.
Yeah.
Because man, anytime I'm down at work, man, feel like I'm getting kicked around. YouTube, Caldwell Metcalf.
Yep.
Once I get done with that, Jenkins Taylor. And then you realize it don't matter what people think's gonna happen.
Exactly.
It don't matter what people think's how you're gonna perform. What matters is what you do.
Right.
Get off the
he
mat.
Gave the community a top 5 moment. I mean, everything about it was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it was perfect.
Oh, yeah. Great. And Jenkins Taylor, too. I mean, just the storyline, the whole, yeah, good stuff.
But I love the interrupted backflip. That, even as much as the match, that was such a perfect post-match situation.
It's that whole, like in that U.S. wrestling versus international, right? Where if there's 5 seconds left, the international guys they're putting their hand out, and the U.S. guys tackling them, and this guy from Azerbaijan's like, dude, you're up 6, man. What are we doing here, man? I'm trying to let you know you won. But that's the go, and perfect Iowa moment, right?
Yeah.
It's not over. Oh, it is over? Well, I still can do this. So, whatever. So, but yeah. So I'm excited actually to see him. And Jenkins is an announcer too. So I feel get to meet Caldwell and Jenkins on Saturday. So super cool. I am pumped for that. High low, you said what you got a hard out? Oh, you got time, right? You got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I got a little.
Yeah. All right on. So we're moving up to 133. High low, you got your record keeping capabilities here. This guy for a teacher.
I know. Okay.
All right. So
Ready.
Highest rank, not to AA, not rank, but wrestler by rank. Lowest rank to AA. And who's your favorite and who's the winner? Based on low.
Based on flow. Highest rank not to AA. I'm gonna go number 5. Dan Fugit. Was that you? Were you gonna pick?
No, that's fine. You go first. All right, so I'll take the lowest. I'll do first on lowest then. And I'm gonna say the lowest guy on this list, 2AA. Well, man, I'm going Ben Davino. I mean, obviously Blades is an easy pick, but I'm going Davino because he's lower. And then for the highest, highest on the list to not AA, and we're not gonna let duplicate picks. I'm all in on Nebraska this year, so I'll say, I'll say Tyler Knotts, because he could win the thing, but he could also be upset. So give me Davino to AA and Knox to not AA. And you got Fugit to not AA, and then who you got to AA?
I think Richie Figueroa is gonna AA.
Oh, this guy. This is why Roy shouldn't go to casinos. What do you think of that pick, Madness? He liked your first pick. I mean, dude left Marcus Blaze on the board.
Well, Figueroa's lower.
Tyler Knox is sneaky great, right? He's also like a high risk taker. So like that's the thing with me. Like I said, I think Knox can be a finalist. He gets the right draw. And he does some crazy stuff, but he could also like be 1 and 2. Like, all right. So who's your? What do you?
Stanford wrestles an interesting schedule where if he could go like undefeated, or he could take like if he takes a one weird loss, it's gonna really mess up his draw.
But I actually don't think he like is that draw dependent, because he just like beats guys he shouldn't. Like, you know, I mean, like, I don't feel like Tyler Knox is like super draw dependent, because like anybody can beat him and he can beat anybody type of guy. So who's your favorite? We can double up here. That's fine.
Oh, to win the whole thing?
No, favorite, not to win.
But like my favorite to watch?
Yeah.
It's kind of like cliche, but can I take Lucas Bird?
For sure.
Yeah.
I want to take
every match he does. I
know.
It's like appointment viewing.
Exactly. All right. So since you've got Bird, man, there's a lot of Brookham and Drake could be pretty low scoring. I'll take Romney.
Okay.
I'll take Romney. And then like who you got winning it?
Winning it? Lucas Bird. Lucas is gonna repeat all the storylines. Nah, Lucas is gonna repeat.
Yeah. So he's gonna go straight into like Real American Freestyle. He's like 6'3" girlfriend's gonna be his manager. Like, exactly. And all right, I'm gonna actually, and I really, really want to pick Drake, just because you have Bird.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean Bird is my pick to win, but I'm gonna. But like I can't see Drake beating Crookham or Bird.
Yeah,
he's had his chances. I don't know. He's like this perpetual second. What's weird is like I don't think that Drake Ayala gets the respect that he deserves. Everyone thinks like Dayton Fix is like the man, and he did win a world silver, right? So he's got the other accolades and things like that. But Ayala just shows up and makes the finals.
Right.
Changing weight classes, whatever, makes the finals. So like. But I just feel this bridesmaid vibe. So I'll go with Crookham to win it, since you took Bird. Crookham's got multiple victories against Vito. Like he knows how to get her done. But I guess we haven't even mentioned that freaking Richie Figueroa is 14th. What a freaking weight class, dude. I mean, like, this is so. I am so pumped for NCAA season, man.
Yeah.
I mean, goodness.
Ragiston, there's so many names in here.
I mean, right, Ragiston's off red shirt, like
just for like exciting to watch,
Frost, right? You got this like a 65-pounder that's wrestling 33. Just a monster. Like, I mean. Yeah, so I guess like, holy cow. I mean, how good is NCAA is going to be this year?
And Blaze.
Yeah, right. And Blaze, if he goes, or maybe they throw Ono in there, or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, like, how crazy is that? All right, I'm sure you recorded all that, though I didn't see you write anything down.
I got it right here.
All right. Awesome. So, upcoming dates, Raph, this Saturday. Can't be there. Stream it. Fox Nation. Worlds is September 13th, 21. So, we got to do a big world show. So I'm thinking. I'm working on.
Are we going to watch live and stream?
Yeah, I'm in. Croatia. What time is that? No, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me. I got it. I'm there.
Okay.
I can make that happen. The yeah, that's gonna be like a super interesting tournament to me. But we gotta do some really hard breakdowns. I'm working on some AI prompts and like try and like run some different simulations, like these countries overperform, underperform, head to head bias level. Like I'm all calculating. So
Right.
we're gonna so we'll develop our prompts and then I'll put them through Grok, you put them through GPT, make some presentations, get it locked in. Looking forward to that. I did some fun simulations with NCAAs for next year. Like, just going through and using like start with flow rankings. I said bias, head to head bias and just different biases, level of randomness, run this 3 times and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But some of the data is not totally current yet. So like I'm not gonna
Who was it that you needed to have in the blood round and it just wouldn't let that go?
It was the Purdue guy because I had done like it might have been, yeah, it was Purdue because I had done a Purdue breakdown with Rock and I drive home and she's like, I'm gonna make it happen. So
yeah,
good stuff. All right, so congratulations on your victory with the U20.
I think the only reason I won is since it was the under 20, I couldn't bet against the young guys. That's why I'm way behind. I've been betting against the young guys the whole summer.
Yeah, this has not been a good year to bet against youth for sure. So what we'll do is we're just gonna, I think, for the wager, we're just gonna do the total number of correct answers in the 2 Google forms.
Yeah.
That seems like that's fair. Instead of going through each of these betting lines. So basically, but here's the lines from the forms.
So we kind of already did.
Yeah, we already kind of talked about this, but so Nichols minus 8.5. So there's the lines. Blades is minus 9.5, which definitely I would take her. That's a tech waiting to happen, but yeah, so we basically talked about that. So we'll just use that as our criterion. Give you another opportunity to crawl closer. I saw like so I was like, Google popped up and it shows you things you might be interested in, right? And it says and it was like Carter going to jail, Kale firing eminent. And it was from Intermat, right? And Intermat's like obviously a super reputable like source. That's a website Willie owns and stuff like that, right? So it's like Intermat, and it's like Kale firing imminent, Carter going to jail, and like, and I click on it, and it takes you to the Intermat forums. I'm like, man, Google's like a dirty dog, man. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? That was like,
I trusted you, Google.
Yeah, man. Because we got that bet that like KO won't be the starting coach, right? And so I was gonna like make that part of this show. Be like, see, you backed the wrong conspiracy theory. I backed the right one. But apparently, it's all just internet garbage. So that's what we get. So it didn't make it to the show. But a couple things did. We'll bounce around a little bit. So the head in the hole. I thought this was funny because it was like, so it was like Chael. I think it was Chael's comment, but
yeah, that this is an unstoppable move.
Yeah,
Chael is like good at promoting.
Yeah, stuff. Right. No, he's the man. I'm looking forward to like seeing him. But they tell me last time you saw a head in the hole, head up the ass, ankle lace not work. Almost bulletproof, but most guys won't do it, because the whole head up the ass thing, which is funny to me because like outside the wrestling community, regular people in the world think everything that happens in wrestling is gay. They don't differentiate between like the head in the hole and like a headlock or a freaking referee's position. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right,
it's
right, right.
like head in the hole, like Spencer does it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a legit technique, and like if like that might be why Chael didn't become like a world champion. His adverseness to like head in the ass. But I thought that was just kind of funny, like that, like wrestlers being like that, like, oh, that's gay. I don't know, whatever.
Right, right. He's just saying
Yeah,
stuff.
right. He's just
That
having.
it's not like that leg lace is unstoppable.
He's a troll. He's just having fun, and but it did look pretty unstoppable against D Lock.
But every leg lace, when you get it locked
Mhm.
up, is like
Right.
unstoppable.
Yeah. So anyway, like I think I'm ditching YouTube TV, going to like the ESPN Fox bundle.
Okay.
Basically gets the Big Ten Network, ACC Network, all the ESPN stuff. It's a much more wrestling friendly, and then my wife can watch the 5 or it includes the Fox stuff that's necessary of anything package that I buy. So that's out there. That's coming out October 2nd, I think.
Okay.
They are not currently a sponsor of the site, but of the podcast. But maybe when we pull it out of beta.
We're independent still.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit because you got hard stop in like a few minutes. So Gable's opponent for MMA 1-0
Oh yeah,
with
I
one
saw it. I saw
knockout.
his win.
Yeah, teed that guy up.
Yep.
You could have a less legit opponent than this guy, for
Yeah.
sure. But I don't know if this fight happens after he goes in the ring and
Call that Wyatt.
pushes like takes Wyatt over his head, throws him into the stands, and like you don't know. These things can happen for sure. There was that big announcement for the shoes for Stanich. I don't know if you saw that. That's a little off the path.
We're on the gear beat, but
Right. Beat Streets, man. Are you what? That was apparently operator error on my part. That's a bad link. Anyway, Beat Street's coming to Northern California. Are you hooking up with them?
well, it's already here.
Is
There's
it?
a Beat the Streets East
Mhm.
Bay, which is like Oakland and the surround, like Hayward and Fremont and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I'm in contact. They're
Nice.
having a fundraiser soon. I'll be
Awesome.
there. Their
Right.
season is I think February to May for the middle school, and they're gonna expand to high school at some point in the near future. But yeah, I'm gonna get involved as much as I can.
Nice. Did you see this Ben Askren find the line after the Pico thing? He was just
Yes.
yeah. So I thought it was great. But you know,
In,
this idea, like I thought, like I mean, the D Lockett match was like a good like find the line type of moment because like he like quad potted up, tried to prevent scoring, and the guy's like, all right, you don't want to give me 2, I'll take 10. You know,
right.
like you know what I mean, and like he's gonna grow and he's gonna learn from that, you know, and like Pico has never stopped walking forward, you know, and like I think that was like the point that like the danger line and the difference in wrestling and MMA. But it's a really good, if any of you guys have not seen it, find it out there on Twitter, probably out there on Instagram as well. But like it's super interesting about like risk management, you know, within a match and how important it is, and like how you know, you have to put yourself in positions where you can succeed and fail.
Right.
But you have to recognize how to like manage your failures as well. And I think that like that's very much a bigger deal in freestyle than it is in folk style. Just because of the lace and the, you know, I mean, when you get
Well, the pin. The thing in wrestling, like the pin, it's analogous to the knockout, but it's not like you actually got your head rocked.
Right.
The,
Yeah.
it's like, so I think that at least to me, sometimes like wrestlers transferring over to MMA or even BJJ, like don't have that full appreciation of the like the
Finality
depth.
of a
Yeah,
submission or a knockout. Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one nice thing about wrestling is the point system. I think everyone agrees is really good. Like you never watch a match that's 8-6 and think the guy that got 6 points did better.
Yeah.
Like
I
that
mean,
never happens.
I don't know. I think
But
you see matches that are like maybe one guy kind of out wrestled in some level or was the aggressor. But anyway,
I
like
mean, as long as the referee didn't give warnings
mhm,
but if it's real points, I feel like it's like 99.9999% correct in wrestling. But if you
right.
watch jujitsu matches decided by points, you're just like, what? Like, why is that worth a point? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. And and it's nice that the score is known, right? I mean, whereas like an
Yeah.
MMA or something like that, boxing did that for a while where they would like post the score
Yeah,
in the
that's
rounds, but then they got rid of it because like so hard to fix a fight when you do that. It's like way too complicated. Like, how do we tell the judges what the score is supposed to be for that round? All right, yeah. The only other stuff I had, I thought this was kind of funny. Like after Hamzat won, Bo Nichols said, "Man, I got to start training." like,
yeah, I saw that.
like, what have you been doing, bro? Literally, it's your only job. So I
I
got
think he feels like he could out wrestle, but yeah,
yeah.
we'll see.
I don't think we will ever see that.
I don't. Yeah, that's true. We probably will
We
never see.
won't see. We may see him make another run and lock it in, but we'll see. All right, what do you got? What's going on with
All
Penn?
right. Yeah. So Penn
They've been
has been
traveling,
posting
right?
some. They've just been posting pictures of different guys. Yeah, training there. They had one of David Carr training there.
Mm-hmm.
Even like cryptically suggesting that Matt Valente, the new head coach, is gonna like start doing some masters. Anyway, they're trying to create some buzz about these announcements that are going to happen. So I just thought people should like be aware that something big's happening at Penn. Even though I went there, I have no like inside source
right.
right now.
You know.
Actually, I probably could talk to somebody, but I don't actually know right now what
Mhm.
they're doing. But it's something big. So I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. I mean, with athletic budgets having to pull $20 million out to
Right.
for all the opt-in schools to pay the basketball and football players. Like Olympic programs are gonna have smaller budgets. That's less coaches, less
Yeah,
less of a lot. And Penn has locked in a pretty good funding source and obviously super high quality education. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunity there to build something out. It's pretty special. So, yep, I agree. Lots of cool stuff going on there.
DVD because they haven't announced anything since Slay left about
They
like the
announced
big picture direction of the
a new assistant coach. Who was the new?
no, but the regional
Yeah,
training center,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they're
Right. The RTC is like
yeah,
a phoenix, right?
yeah,
It has to like be
right,
reborn. So, and but they've had a lot of great athletes come through that. So,
yeah.
yeah, that
So
should be
that's
cool.
it.
Mhm.
That next thing is just Stanford's schedule, but we can cover that at a
Yeah.
future. 'Cause that's
Yeah, the other
months.
stuff was like our high school decided to remove the bathroom doors. I don't think anyone cares about that.
Yeah.
If we had time, we could talk about it, but I'm not going to FRL you and talk about my favorite food when I was in third grade or something. But, this was the Chael quote that got everybody like all bent out of shape today. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's a badass until you need a badass. And that's when you find out if there's really one in the room. So, uh, so I think, yeah. I'm looking forward to like
Yeah, man.
meeting him in person. That should be pretty cool. Like, so, but yeah, no, pretty excited for this weekend. Expect to drop a lot of content, much as I can, and so I'll keep you guys informed. You guys will be sick of
Awesome.
seeing me, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, I think that's really it. You got to give your computer up. You got 2 minutes, so QuadR, total line and everything you do. Thanks everybody. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Always fun to talk to you guys, and enjoy the rest of your week. Real American Freestyle. If you can't be there live, Fox Nation. I'll be the guy jumping up and down.
Yep. I'll be watching live.
Getting excited for that. All right, man. Have a great week. Say hi to Min Fei for me.
Will do.
All right, QuadR out.